What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Patriot franchise here on Pastor's Game 2, Madden 26. And yeah, the Patriot run for this season is over. Welcome to the off-season episode here where rookie coach Bobby Gronk has leveled up to 17 after this first season and doing pretty good here. Looking at his approval rating, GM loves us, coach staff loves us, players love us, fans love us, even the media loves us. We are all good right now. We are at the Super Bowl week. We have not played the Super Bowl yet. At least we have not seen the Super Bowl results yet. This year is going to be Philadelphia and Baltimore. And I feel like that could be a real outcome in real life. Baltimore could be the team. They've got to somehow get over the playoff hump, man. Hopefully they stay healthy. I wouldn't mind it at all. Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts gets back there. That could be real fun. So that's what we're going to do. But before we get into the Super Bowl, let's look at the yearly awards. And here's the MVP, Mr. Macaulay Culkin himself. Joe Burrow is in the house. I thought we might see one of our players in this conversation, but we're not. So I think what really hurt our quarterback is all the interceptions. Excuse me. And then we got Zach Taylor. He's the coach of the year, Coach Bobby Gronk. There he is. Man, didn't make it, man. Very close. Jump to the AFC. Here we go. Stefon Diggs, Offensive Player of the Year, beating out Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow and Travion Henderson for the best player of the year. And that's true, man. He was, again, we talked about this before. He's 10 yards away from breaking a record or tying the record for most receiving yards in a season. Didn't realize that. So shout out to Stefon Diggs. Travion Henderson, Offensive Rookie of the Year. We saw that already, beating out a very interesting rookie class. Jamar Chase beats out Stefon Diggs for best wide receiver, even though Diggs was the Offensive Player of the Year. That's very interesting to me, because all Stefon Diggs did was catch balls. Like, it's not like he was a runner or anything offensively. Best linebacker, Spillane. Very nice, very interesting, I think. And we didn't have anyone else. Oh yeah, I was about to say Tavai. They played well. These two guys did play well for us. Well, so far, man, we did pretty good. But I didn't expect to have the kind of success we had this season. But we did have it. There it is, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson gets the award, man. Gets it done. It looked like it was pretty close throughout. Philadelphia had 407 yards on offense. Lamar Jackson, 170 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, passing touchdowns. Hurts with 4 passing touchdowns. Let's see, but did Lamar Jackson do his thing on the ground? No, that's the question. Nah, man, didn't do much. A.J. Dillon got all the carries. Saquon Barkley didn't play in the Super Bowl. Again, shout out to Baltimore Ravens, reigning MVP, reigning Super Bowl, not reigning, but new Super Bowl champs. All right, let's take a look at some of the retirements real quick. We'll just take a quick gander. Scroll through this and just look for notable names. Trent Brown is one of them. Harrison Smith, out of here. Let's see who else is retiring that I recognize. Robert Woods, okay, they probably need that. I'd imagine that this Pittsburgh team is going to lose a lot of players. They have a lot of older players. Darius Slay's going to be out of there. Cam Hayward, yep, he needed to go. Cam Jordan, okay, this is for the Saints now. Taysom Hill, Demario Davis, out of there. Zach Ertz is hanging up the cleats. DeAndre Hopkins, that seems right. Matt Collins, Adam Thielen, about time for him as well. He's going to give it up. Andy Dalton, probably going to move into coaching, right? Andy Dalton just seems like the future coach type. Russell Wilson out of here. Let's see who else we got here. George Kittle. George Kittle? Wow, does that seem early? I think that seems early for George Kittle. Everybody else is 17, 13, 14. But George Kittle's retiring after 9 years. Wow. Interesting. Whoever Elijah Dotson is, he's retiring after 3 years. That's interesting. Some of the another 9 year, Adam Butler's done. Huh. I wonder if that's a feature they're doing where they're like, you know, not everybody is going to go the super long. Look, Travis Kelce retired. He's out of here. Kareem Hunt. Khalil Mack. I guess Khalil Mack makes a little sense. It feels like he could probably do another 1 or 2 years. Wow. Man. Mike Evans is done. Levante David. Man, these some guys. There's some big names here. Well, that is quite the retirement class there. There's a lot happening right there. Man, how crazy is that? Looking at our salary cap, we got 27 million in our salary cap, which feels low. I thought we had more money than that. Ready to negotiate. So we have 27 million, okay, to negotiate with. We're going to accept the option for Christian Gonzalez. And we're going to have to prepare for him next year. Marcus Jones, I thought actually played pretty well. And so now that we got 27 million to mess with, we couldn't sign him during the season. What does he want? I'm going to go ahead and make this offer. Okay. And we're going to bring Marcus Jones back, and that might help us a little bit with the cornerback situation. Marcus Epps. Now this guy was a good player for us. You look at his player card. If you look at last season, he was one of our better tacklers. I really trusted Epps with coming up and playing in a lot of those like passing defenses where the safety comes up and plays at the linebacker position. I thought he did well there. I always felt like he was a good tackler. Looking at the stats, he had 60 tackles. That's pretty good. It's pretty good for a backup strong safety, and that's what I mean. 13 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks. I mean, I thought he did well. Well, I'll jump up a little bit. I'll jump to 3 million on salary. I'm gonna come down on the bonus a little bit, and let's make the offer and see what he does. Okay, he wants to play for a new team. So Marcus Epps is a no-go for us. I don't want to franchise him. So this is what we got to make a decision. So in the draft, there's a couple tight ends that I think are pretty good. The question is, do we want to try to move up later in the draft to try to get the tight ends? Because if we do, we have Tucker Kraft. Austin Hooper's the backup, and Bell is on this team as well. But I don't think that Bell is that good. I don't know that Hooper's all that good. And if we're going to get a 71, probably not a 30. I think we're going to take our chance without him. All right, let's take a look at the team salaries, and we'll talk about this a little at a time. So I think we're pretty solid here at the quarterback position. The money is fine with Drake May. He's a young player. He's 24 years old. I thought he played tough. I thought it was tough the way he played last year, but with the interceptions. But toward the end there, I think he started to get something going. So I'm very interested to see what we can do with Drake going forward. I'm not sold on Dobbs. If we see something that we like in free agency or in the draft, actually I haven't even really been paying a whole lot of attention in the quarterback position. We may do something with the backup, but it's not something we absolutely 100% have to do something with. I mean, that being said, Josh Dobbs is not the player I would want to go long-term with. So if something happened to Drake, I'm not comfortable with Dobbs. So like long-term, so we'll have to see what we do there. Halfback is super solid. We're very good here. The thing here is, while Travion Henderson is probably going to be the guy we go with, right? Henry Stevenson's the one with the huge contract. He's got 39 million. Like, he's a negative on savings. I mean, 16 million on savings, but in 23 million penalty. Like, so we got to get him in the game, because the way he's going, like, he's going to be here and he's going to be expensive. So this is a solid 1-2 punch. Going to draft a fullback probably late in the draft. So we'll be looking forward to doing that. That's how we're going to address that. With the wide receivers, we have Stephon Diggs, of course, who played lights out. We probably need to get a wide receiver, maybe in the draft, maybe in the free agency. Also, where trade potential is, I'm willing to trade Polk, Boutte, and Douglas. All those are tradable players for me, especially with the 1-year contracts coming. Move on from them. Definitely want to put Kyle Williams in this number 2 slot and give him a chance to go ahead and develop. Tight end, we talked about this already. So Tucker Kraft, going to keep him in that spot. He's got 1 year left though. So I would really like to draft or attain 2 tight ends. Now we need 2 of them. There are 2 of them that I am very excited about in the draft, but I think they're both round 1 or early round 2 type of players. And so I have to decide, do we love them enough to trade up? What it would take to get to them, and I'm not quite sure. We'll take a look at it when we get there. Left tackle, I think we're good. Left guard, of course, we need one. We need this. This guy is not good enough. He's a 65 overall. We are in dire need of a left guard, so we need 2 of them. I'm willing to take a free agent pick here and then maybe try to draft something. But this is going to be important. Center position, we need a good backup. Actually, I think we're good on the center position. So, yeah, I think we're straight there this year. Right guard, I think we're good. Right tackle, yeah. We've got a veteran here. He didn't retire. Shout out to Moses. Staying with us 1 more year, but it probably will be 1 more year. So we need to do something at right tackle. In the edge position, we have Landry with a big contract, and so I feel like we need to be playing Harold Landry on the edge. We didn't play him there a lot because we were moving some players around, but this defensive line is actually one of the places I think we can be really strong at. We're only 81 and 79, but I like the way both of these players play. Got some good backup here too with Braden Swinson. Being a player we can develop. So I think we're set here. I think we're pretty good here. We don't need to do a whole lot at the left edge position. Right edge is a different story, of course. We're looking at that. Jennings was okay, but we're going to need to do something here, I think. He's 29 years old. This is his contract year, and I'm not sure that I'm going to want to re-sign him. Now, we do have some pretty good help here on the defensive tackle position. So the question is, what does it look like maybe with that right edge problem to move Milton Williams to the edge? And Williams has been so good actually at the defensive tackle position that I haven't wanted to do that. But Farmer's actually pretty good. He's a young player. We need him to develop. We probably need to get him in the game. What would it look like to put maybe Williams on the right edge and then put Farmer and Barmore in the middle and let them develop? Okay, Sam position. This is where the linebacker position is kind of up in the air. Mapu, he's okay. I'm not sure we want to keep him overall. I think we can improve here. I don't know that I want to wait on Monty Rice to get good, you know. So I think linebackers in general, the Sam, the Mike, and the Will all need help. So we're gonna be looking at. I honestly would like to. I see some players in the draft I think that I would like to use in any of these positions. So potential trade bait here with Rice and Mapu potentially. Mike position, we need a Mike. We need a third. We want to carry 3 of these. I would love for this to be a leader here. Drew Sanders is a good player. He's in his contract year, young player. Gibbons I thought he would be a lot better. We re-signed him. So, I mean, I think he'll be okay, but what we had was Spillane playing in the middle. It's possible that we'll move Spillane to the middle because he feels like the leader of this defense from that point of view. So there's probably gonna be some moving around, like I said, with the linebacker. Tavai was very good at the Will spot, so I don't mind keeping him there. Might move him to the starting position there and see what we got. On the cornerback situation, I think we need corners. Isaiah Bolden is basically a kick returner. Not really somebody we want on our team for the sake of, covering people. We can use some upgrade here. That's why we went on and Re-sign Marcus Jones. These two players at the bottom, though, yeah, I think we wanna replace those. Yeah, we need 2 corners. For this year, I think we're fine at the safety position. So I don't mind these 2 players here, and I don't mind these 2 players here. Although I could be convinced to draft or add something at the strong safety position that feels a little bit better for zone coverage. Duggar's a great run support, like you see there, and I'm looking for something a little more balanced. So I could be convinced to do that. We have an $8 million savings and a $9 million penalty. So if we want to move on from Kyle Duggar, you know what? Duggar's trade bait. So I think we're in good shape overall. It's just in making the team a little bit better. So quick recap before we jump into free agency. So quarterback, we'll evaluate. If we see a backup that's worth looking at, we'll look at him. Halfback, we're straight. Fullback, we're going to get in the draft. Don't need to worry about that in free agency. Wide receivers, open to a free agency opportunity there. Probably a veteran guy. Want to develop number 2. So want to develop Kyle Williams at the 2 spot. So maybe a slot receiver that I think could go well, or we move Stephon Diggs to the slot and find a different number 1. Tight end, we need 2 of them. If there's a great one in the free agency, we'll take it. But we're going to look to draft at least 1. Left tackle, we're good on. Left guard, this is the biggest need I think on our team, is left guard. We're hoping that free agency will deliver something for left guard. Center, we need a backup, but not urgently, right? We can get through a year without one. Right guard, we're straight. Right tackle, we need a right tackle. So we need left guard and right tackle when it comes to offensive line. Left edge, we're straight. Right edge, we're kind of straight. We'll look and see if there's an opportunity there. Defensive tackle, we're straight. Nose tackle, we're straight. All linebacker positions up for grabs. Like, we can increase that with the draft order free agency. Cornerback, we need 4 or 5 positions on that, and we're open to strong safety help. So not that you all were writing that down, but I am. And so let's take a look at the free agency here. We need a left guard. And look at that, man. We've got some options, I think. Taylor Penning is the guy, and he's very interested. 27 years old. How much does he want? All right, here's what we're targeting. We're targeting Calvin Austin, Evan Neal, Trevor Penning, and Kenneth Murray right now. Looks like we're in the lead in all of our offers. Let's see how it goes. So we're going to evaluate the offers. Players have evaluated, and we do get Austin, Penning, and Murray. Who didn't we get? We did not get Evan Neal. It's who we went after, and he went to Atlanta. Okay, well, right tackle. We said we needed that. We can't sign Tyler Martin, man. I mean, it's too much. Although I don't think anybody's going after him. Yeah, that'll put us under the cap. Okay, well, before we finish that, I'm interested in some potential trade things. So yeah, we said we wanted to look at the tight ends. So these are 2 players I think will go round 1 and round 1 to 2. This is a guy I think I really want. A catch and A deep route and a run block. This is the guy I think I want. I want to get him. Kind of falling in love with him. He's really the top the top target on my draft right now. But I don't know that we're going to be able to get him. He's going, I was about to say, how do we end up at the 11th pick? Is he still going 16? Looks like Ian Haas is going 13. Yikes. We might try to make a play with the Raiders, Houston, or Dallas. They want 27's first round and 28's first round and 27's second round and 27's third. They out here talking crazy. Raiders don't seem like they're going to be a good candidate. So let's go ahead and to the Texans. Wide receiver, okay. Tight end, cornerback, guard, tackle. They don't have the cap room though. Oh, they don't have the cap room for that guy. Okay. Well, they don't have much cap room at all. Let's just look at Dallas. Oh man, it's gonna be tough. Oh my gosh, they're negative. Wow. Saints, Titans, Bears. I feel like we have to give a whole lot to get up there though. Okay, so they have the cap space. They need wide receiver, defensive tackle, center, halfback. Oh, we could trade one of these halfbacks. Let's see, they're probably gonna ask for too much. Yeah, they want first and second rounds. That's crazy. Same thing. And they want Travion Henderson. That's ridiculous. That's better, but still not quite. Jabril Peppers in hand. I need to keep Jabril Peppers. Maybe I'm overselling it. Claiborne, he's around 1-2. He's also a pretty good guy. He's got a run block and a catch and tackle, so he's also a player that we could go with. The other player that's really good on our list that if it's not the tight end that we go with first, it's going to be, I thought it was this guy, but maybe not. I mean, yeah, I do like him. I do like this guy, but he's saying projected as a second round, third round, and maybe we can get him a little bit later. Brandon Pearson is a guy, C to F, but he's got good press and good man coverage and good zone coverage. Could be an interesting player. Okay, well maybe we go after a tight end in our draft. Oh, hold up. We didn't look at tight ends in the free agency, did we? Oh, Darren Waller's here. Okay. Darren Waller. Foster Moreau, I like him. Dellinger. We'll make the offer for Darren Waller. I think we're going to need 2 tight ends. I know we need 2 of them anyway. So, I would have liked to draft the 2 players I was looking at, but you know, you can't always get what you want. Boom. We do get Darren Waller. He says yes. Okay, so what have we solved? We've got the left guard. We kind of did the tight end. We did get the wide receiver. I think we still can potentially draft a wide receiver if it makes sense. Left guard, we're good. Oh, we still need to solve the right tackle situation. Let's see if we can trade for the right tackle that we need. They will take it, and we do get the trade. Neal is going to actually be a Patriot. The sign and trade, I guess. I don't know, man. Evan Neal will make the story that he didn't want to be there. It immediately caused a ruckus. They had to get him out of there. They had to go, man. He wasn't happy. He wasn't happy. And you can't have a player if they're not happy. So right tackle settled. Nice. You know what would be crazy? Let me see where we got one more idea for the Falcons. Just, since they've been a good trade partner for us, we got one more idea for the Falcons. What do you think about this, Atlanta? Hear me out. I know that you want to keep your boy Kyle Pitts, but you don't have but one tight end. He's 25, he's a superstar, superstar depth chart. But what if we went for Kyle Pitts, right? We're gonna go for Kyle Pitts. Hear me out. We're gonna go for Kyle. We're gonna give you 2 tight ends because you need some depth. We're gonna give you 2 tight ends. And not only are we going to give you 2 tight ends, we're going to give you a wide receiver. Okay, we have a deal. We have a deal. Kyle Pitts is coming to the Patriots. Kyle Pitts is going to be a Patriot. We're going to give up Tucker Kraft, Waller, and Douglas, and a 4th round pick. And we get Kyle Pitts and Diablo. I'm okay with this. That's a blockbuster trade. Kyle Pitts haven't quite lived up to the hype in Atlanta. So we're going to see what he can do in a brand new environment. All right, so we don't really have a lot of money now. We have 3.25. I don't know that we can do a whole lot in the free agency. Darius Washington wants a lot of money. Young player. You know what? He doesn't have an offer. So we can't, you know what I mean? We're just going to offer what we can. We're going to offer what we can offer. I'm going to evaluate right now. We're the only ones in the hunt. Again, the player that we want is here. We're not going to get him. So now we pretty much, this is our 1st round draft pick. This is going to be our guy. Although we may not need all of that right now. What we need in a draft is a fullback. We're going to get that. We need, you know what? We can go with whatever we want. Devin Adams is a guy I definitely want to add to the team. Okay. So far, these guys are all okay. Looking at my list here, I have Peterson, Trevor Crawford as the Sam. They have him as a 2-3. So this is a player that I really like. Good pursuit, good tackle, good zone. Man coverage can suffer, but I like this guy. So Trevor Crawford's the guy that we may want to go after. I think we're kind of straight looking at this list. So we're gonna go ahead and move to next week. I think we're pretty close to getting ready for the draft. What? Yo, we get our Darius Washington with a crazy 2-year contract. We're able to sign him and get him under the contract. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to do real quick? We got the free agency. We don't have any money left. There were players that we were interested as far as trade block players. We were okay with trading Kyle Duggar. We were okay with trading wide receivers. So let's just take one last look at trade potentials. This player, he's 28 years old. Okay. This could be interesting. Left guard is hard to come by, I gotta tell you. Let's see what they think about this. We would get a round 2 and we would basically move up in the draft and get a left guard. Okay, so we make the trade. We're gonna send Polk, Duggar, and Mapu to the Jaguars. We're gonna strengthen our, basically the kicker for Cleveland. He's a young player that fills out this defensive line, or helps us with this defensive line. But that does mean that maybe in the draft we look at a safety. We got 3 of them here though. We got Jabril, we got Washington. I think we can move. He's only 5'8" though, and that's where my problem is with that. Strong safety. Yeah, let's move. Who's the best tackler here? So I think we need a strong safety in the draft. I do have one on my board here. I think Herrera. His tackle is not good, so we need a strong safety with good tackle. Who's the best tackler in the draft? Kurt Weber. He's a round 1 guy. A awareness. Okay, this guy is actually pretty good. Could be a guy that we might need to go ahead and pursue early. He's only 5'11". I don't like that. Yeah, this is the best guy right now. All right, well, Kurt Weber could be a guy that we go with. Physical player who delivers bone-crushing hits, motor that runs, great speed. Oh yeah, he looks good. All right, let's get it started. NFL Draft 2026 for the Patriots.
Welcome.
Let's go
to the NFL Draft.
Actually, you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and skip to the next user pick. Why not? Looking at the picks though, do we see Haas? Oh, there he is. The Jets do take Haas. Yeah, Weber is the guy that we think we want first. Oh, wow. A+ pick. He is the number 9 true value. We got him at 29. Player profile, of course, he is a hidden dev trade, 5'11". Speed is 91 at strong safety. Didn't expect that at all. Thought he would be like an 86 or 87. Great agility. Change of direction, a little struggle there. But looking at it, man, A hit power, A pursuit, B zone coverage, A awareness, B man coverage. That is a great pick for the New England Patriots. Welcome to the squad, Kurt Weber. This is where we might go for the tight end. Can we get, is he there? Oh no, we took the gamble and he is not here. Well, that throws a bit of a wrench. Not only is he not there, but the linebacker we wanted is not there either. Oh man, that's unfortunate, yo. Well, we might have to go with best player available. He was ranked number 22. We drafted him at 48. That's a pretty good. Will strength translate to NFL? Most pass rush wins comes from finesse. Okay, so he's the smaller guy, it seems. Another hidden dev trait though, so we're 2 for 2 for hidden dev trait. Edge player. This is interesting. Finesse move. What is his? He's 6'1", out of Indiana. Okay, well, we're excited, man. Come on down, brother. I'm thinking that we can get one of those will linebackers. Oh no, we can't. They're all gone too. Almost all the players that we want are gone. What about you? Kansas, catching traffic. 6'6". I do like the height. Needs to work on simple concentration. Exceptional body control. Fights without no issue climbing the ladder. Avoids big hits. Excels at creating yards after the catch. Shows good discipline. Won't get flagged. This guy he's got great height. Vertical jump. Could be a guy. 4'5" is not great. The medium route is terrible. Spec catch, short route. Release is bad. Why not? We're gonna go with it. Okay, B+. He's a 95. He's a 94. We draft him. Okay, so he could be a guy that translates to tight end at 6'6". He could be a guy that we move over. Another hidden dev trait. Hidden dev trait number 3. 87 speed, 91 jumping, change of direction, acceleration. What is his blocking like? I'm curious. Can he block? He could be our tight end in disguise. What's his weight? He's 6'1", 232. No, 6'6", 232. Yo, we might be moving him. We might be moving him to tight end. This might be our tight end pick. Yeah, it could be. We'll see. As a part of me is like, man, the way they're picking all the players that I like, Let's just go ahead and get the player that we want. We're on day 3. Okay, so he looks terrible, but when you look at his deal, he's elite speed, elite jumping. He's basically a kick returner. He's got the spec catch, but the kick return is A. We're drafting him for the kick return piece. Needs to work on concentration, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, he's 5'8". I'm not going to throw him the ball. He's going to be a kick returner. And so we're going to draft him. Probably not the, top tier guy. But he'll fix that one little bit of an issue for us. So he's excited. Probably, we probably draft. He probably is a later than this talent. 117. Okay. Well, we got him. He's a 117 talent, and we got him at 157. Look at that. Hidden depth trait. 99 acceleration, 98 agility, 94 change of direction, 95 jumping, and 98 speed. Somebody come get him. Malik Lincoln coming in. Total gem. Doesn't look like he has any of that. But at 5'8", who knows, man? This guy could be the next Tyreek Hill. Wow. 98 speed. Wow. Wow. Okay. Skip ahead to the next user pick. Yo, the draft is working out a lot better than I thought. Wow. A great athlete. Skills are garbage. Yeah, I don't know. What is he good at? Finesse moves. It doesn't matter. We'll pick him for the athleticism. Maybe we can develop him. Ranked 135 overall. Okay. Oh my goodness. Mr. Irrelevant is a hidden depth trait, Juwan Barker. 81 speed. Man, looks like he's got some potential. Pick the athlete and we did it. So, man, we had a great draft. Hit on a lot of players. All right, this is it. Let's go to the draft recap. And we have, okay, so Kurt Weber, the strong safety, is a 78 overall, solid pick. Boyle, 76 overall. 72 overall is the other second round pick, is Sergio Vallejo. Very interested to see what to do with that. His speed is 87. Again, fits more like a, it does. He fits more like a tight end. I really want to explore him at the tight end position. Now, do we have block here? Oh no, he's terrible at run block. Wait, run block is 64. His run block is 64. I don't know. Elite block. It doesn't need to be a lead block. Impact block 58. I don't know, man. I think that's got to be the move. Sergio, you're moving to tight end, buddy. And we're gonna have a crazy duo over there with that. Okay, and then we got Abdul Robinson, a decent player, 67. I think he was a dev. I think he was a hidden dev trait as well, wasn't he? So we got hidden. I can't remember if Abdul Robinson was a hidden dev trait or not. Maybe he wasn't. He seems just okay. 67. We'll see if he makes the cut. Malik Lincoln. This is the guy, yo. This is crazy. A 98 speed, 99 acceleration, 98 agility. Where's change of direction? 94. 81, 82. Wow. What's the route running? his route running isn't even that bad. The way it sounded was that they're like, hey, terrible route running. I mean, this dude, 95 jump. Oh my gosh. Yo, this dude, Malik Lincoln. That's crazy. The accidental draft pick, Rodney Stevenson. Can I see him? Okay, Stevenson. This is a player I didn't get a chance to. I accidentally sim this, and so they drafted this guy. 6 foot quarterback, 69. I like it. Looking at the ratings, throw power is 90. Okay, deep action, all this stuff is okay. But yo, the speed is 95. The acceleration is 89. The throw power is 90. Deep accuracy is not there. Yo, we got to develop this guy. This is a potential guy. 86 juke move. 85 change of direction. Great pick. Shout out to the computer. Yeah, we're dropping Dobbs. We don't need Dobbs. We're dropping them, or we're trading them. Because this is the guy. If we're gonna, if Drake May's gonna go down, then we're gonna go with him. Fullback 71 Jordan Barber, like that. That's good. This guy will probably get cut. Let's go ahead and cut him now. We're not gonna keep him. The left tackle. We kind of knew that it wasn't gonna work, so we're just gonna release it right now. Let's not waste time. And then Juwan Barker, 69, hidden dev trade at the end. So I think it's a solid draft. I think it's a great draft. What I usually like to do is the Patriots to see who is in our division. We have the Bills. Let's see what the Bills did. Okay, they did okay. They have 2 players here. Ooh, what? In the 7th round, they picked Dorian Freeman and got a 75 overall in the 7th round. Wow. What? We all passed on him? A 95 strength. Man, we all missed on Dorian Freeman. Although we don't need the defensive tackle, there were a ton of them there. I just looked over it because we didn't need it. But that's a great. They got a steal. It looks like. Okay, the Jets are in our division. What did they do? They got that. Oh, they got Ian Haas. We're gonna face them 2 times a year. He's probably gonna be killing us too. I can't believe that. And then they got Hoffman. Okay. Let's see who else. Patriots. Who else is in our division? Oh, Dolphins. I think the Dolphins are in our division. They got Devin Laurie, the cornerback. Nice. And they got Evan Claiborne, the other tight end. Wow. So those little tight ends we were going after, man, we're going to see them a lot. Here's Mike Killings. But man, again, coming back to our picks, I think we had a great draft. 78, 76, 72, 70, 71, 69. I think we had a great draft. Very excited about it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and adjust the roster here. Looking at the quarterback. Oh yeah, I'm about to trade. We're gonna trade Josh Dobbs here in just a minute. Trading Dobbs. We're gonna keep that together. That's fine. Diggs. We're gonna put. Yeah, I like where we are here. Wow. Sergio. I think Sergio, we're gonna go ahead and move you to tight end, buddy. Let's go ahead and get it started, man. You are going to be the man. Man, Kyle Pitts and this guy. I think we're gonna have a heck of a defense. I mean, heck of an offense. Not going to look at his depth trait. But man. Oh, that's the Raiders. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Tight end. Oh yeah. Comes in as a rookie, 72 overall. Day one starter. Oh yeah, he's gonna be great. He's gonna be a great player for us. Very excited. Go ahead and cut this guy. Don't need him. I'm in the mind to cut the other guy too, but we definitely don't need him. We had Bill last season, so he did all right. But look at that, Kyle Pitts now as a guy. Left tackle, we're straight. Maybe need to do something with left tackle here. Left guard. Do we have any? All right, that we can. Okay, so we need. Is that left tackle the rookie? Yeah, we still need to do something at left tackle. Evan Neal, love it. Glad you're here, brother. Left edge. Look at that, man. We have the heck of a lineup here. Got a rookie. Got a one-year player. Got another rookie. 78. And we got White and Landry. Can't do anything with Landry, but yeah, we may be able to move. Oh yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Man, I love this. I love that we have this much talent on the defensive line. I love that we have this much talent on the defensive line. Now, we're probably not going to be able to keep everybody, so we're going to have to move some stuff around. I think we're going to move Boyle. I think we're going to move Boyle to the right edge. Again, I think it makes sense to bring in the rookies and move the rookies to new spaces because, you know, you can just kind of, storyline wise, you can, hey man, this is where you're going to, 63 though? Hold up. We don't want 63. We got to get better. We got to get a defensive number. Defensively, let's get you in the 80s. Or 90s. Yeah, let's go here. Let's go with 94. Cooper Boyle, you got 94, brother. Save changes. Fellow Husier, I see you. Oh man, so interesting, man. We got some great talent on the offensive line here. Our defensive line. Okay. Abdul Robinson is a rookie that we just drafted. 67. We'll work with him. We'll work with him. I think I said he may not make the team. And then we have Diablo. I think I'm gonna move Diablo to the Sam. To the Sam side. And get him squared away. We'll have to see what we do with that defense, with this defense. We'll save that. And then I'm also thinking about moving Spillane to the middle linebacker position. I think I will do that. So if we move Spillane, hold up, 1 minute. I may have been hasty with Diablo. Oh yeah, Murray. Yeah, so we'll move Murray to the wheel, I think. And then we're gonna move Spillane to middle linebacker. It needs to happen. So we're gonna move you to Will. And we'll move Spillane inside. That makes sense to me. We moved. That's where we played him in the depth chart last year. I thought he had an amazing year. He had a great year. And so we're gonna do the same thing. again this time. Middle linebacker. Okay, fantastic. Gonzalez, 98 overall now. Went up a little bit. Davis played really well last year. Jones. We didn't get the cornerback help that we wanted. That might be what we go after with some trade options. Got this free safety. I wonder if Woodson. What's his man coverage like? Bad. Okay. Well, we'll keep you there. And Melifon will. I think I was hoping that. Is this the one with the tackle? Who's the rookie? Yeah, it was a rookie that was here. So yeah, Kurt Weber. Yeah, we're gonna start Kurt Weber. And we're 84 defense, 83. We did improve over last year. This is gonna be a fun team, man. That's a great draft, man. Super excited about it. Thanks for hanging out with us. I thoroughly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good rest of your day. Like the video if you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about all things. This is Pastor's Game 2. God loves you, and so do I, and I will see you when I see you. Peace.